Hi, Kelly. How are you? Rick Mills with Execution Digital Marketing. I spoke with Jean this morning at your office, and she said you would be the one that might watch this video. As I told Jean, I shot you guys this video just showing you three, tips or tricks to kind of improve your online presence. So I just wanted to, get into that right away. The three things that I want to talk about today is number one, I want to talk about content. Number two, we'll talk about citations, and number three, backlinks. So without further ado, like I said, feel free to use these tips for yourself. Obviously, this is a free video. If you would like to ask me questions or chat further, I'd love to do that as well. But without further ado, jump right into this video. So number one, content. We'll obviously have your website pulled up here. Really nice website, by the way. I love the picture there, and you've got your very clear to read, and you've got all your services listed. A rule of thumb on content when it comes to Google is you want to have a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage. The reason being is when Google bots are scrolling websites, day in and day out, they give more authority to websites that have at least 1,500 words on that homepage. You guys have a few hundred words. And I know 1,500 words might sound like a lot, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's really not. We do this, we do this every day. So it's really key in Google's eyes, and to give your website authority when people are searching for a plumber in your area, that we've got that content on the homepage. So that's number one. Number two is citations. So when we talk about Google, we talk about, when it comes to my agency, we talk about buyer intent keywords, okay? And obviously plumbers in Pearland, Texas is a buyer intent keyword. I know that you guys are located there in Webster. I just picked a higher population service area that you have there on your website. So plumbers in Pearland, right? Somebody lives in Pearland and they need a plumber. That's buyer intent right there. So of course, what's the first thing folks are going to see when they pull that up? They're going to see some ads, and you know what? Ads are fine. We do that as well. We have a lot of successful Google ad campaigns, but what we really focus on with our agency is this organic results here, right? So the next thing folks are going to see and they're going to look for is this Google Map Pack. This is the first thing that's popping up that's organic, and it's of course, these three businesses, looks like ARS has bought an ad into that. So again, you can do that as well, but the organic listing is much better. You're not having to pay for it day in and day out and worry about your return on investment. These companies right here, these three companies, Pearland Plumbing, A Better Plumbing, and Emmett's, they're getting a ton of business from this. And it's pretty easy to understand why. It's the first thing folks see in their local businesses. So the way citations play into this, of course, is all a citation is your name, address, and phone number the way it's listed on Google, right? And so a citation is your Facebook page, your home advisor profile, Angie's profile, all these different directories. But what we do is we have software where we can go in and look at the competition here and say, okay, what citations are they signed up for? And we make sure that you have those same citations. And then we double down and we get as many more citations as we can to outrank these competitors, and so you're showing up in this map pack. I did notice in Webster that you are in that map pack, so great job there. But surrounding communities, you can be in that map pack as well. So that's citation. And finally, we'll talk about backlinks. So I'll show you a software that this is a software called Ahrefs that I subscribe to. I pay $400 to $500 a month for. But what this lets me do is put your website in and really analyze what's good, what's bad, what's working, and what's not. And so you've got really strong, pretty strong scores here in terms of the strength of your website. You obviously have done some work on that, so that's good to see. But here are these are your backlinks here. And all a backlink is, Kelly, is a backlink is your URL linking from other websites. Okay. And so it's not necessarily the number of backlinks, but it also has a lot to do with the quality of those backlinks. So what we do is we go in, and again, we're going to look for those top competitors going back to this Google search, right? So the next thing folks are going to do after they see these businesses in this Google map pack is they're going to see what local businesses are showing up on the first page of Google. And you know, we don't pay attention to these Angie's lists and the Yelp lists. Those aren't local, right? And people are rarely going to pick that as a way to find their local plumber. They're going to try to find somebody on the first page. Abacus Plumbing here is in a top spot on the first page, so I thought I'd use them as a comparison. I know that, you know, they're a big outfit, not only for plumbing but HVAC as well. But as you can see, so let's go back to your summary here. 622 backlinks coming from 78 different domains. So all that means is your backlinks are coming from 78 different websites. It's giving you 1,000. You're ranking for 1,000 different keywords. So again, it's obvious you guys are doing some work on this, and good for you on that. And I'm sure it's bringing you some business. But what I want to show you here is when we look at Abacus. So I plug Abacus into this software as well. Excellent scores. Again, obviously Abacus does a lot of work on their website. They make sure that they're going to be on that top list, and they're going to be on the first page of Google for a lot of different services, right? But they have 13,000 backlinks. I think he had 622 backlinks. So again, it's not the sheer number of backlinks, it's the power of the right backlinks. But what that's giving them, as you can see here, is over 10,000 organic keywords. So I just want to punch into this and show you what I mean by, you know, how these buyer intent keywords are working. So again, on our Google search, we search for plumbers in Pearland, Texas, right? Let's look at Abacus. They were on the first page. There's plumbers in Pearland. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I read this. Plumbers in Pearland, obviously a buyer intent keyword. 1,400 volume. What that means is 1,400. They have 1,400 searches per month on Google for plumbers in Pearland. That's a lot of volume. That's a lot of searches. Now, what's that giving them? Because they're ranked on that first page, they're getting 132 click-throughs to their website to either fill out a form submission or get their phone number to call to have them come out and service their home or business. So, I wanted to keep this short. I hope that helps, and I hope you get something out of this video. I'd love to get your feedback on it, see what you thought. But I will follow up with you and make sure that you got this, and hopefully you get something out of it. All right, Kelly, I appreciate your time, and we'll talk soon. Thanks so much.